Alrighty, here we go. Lijang Tower, everybody. So running Tracer Sojourn on a Mercy Diva, Bastion Genji Sigma, and the February support line. Yeah, I wonder if you can make like a Black History Month roster, like team comp, like Doomfist, Sojourn, Sim. If we're gonna counter like our sister from the Indian Mista, and then Bap Lucio. Are there any other black DPS characters? I mean, Farah's Egyptian, like half Egyptian. Oof, oof. Mostly effective. We're getting a little scattered. Oh, DPS are down. And there goes the Mercy. At that point, you just gotta jump off. Just gotta jump off. Oh, actually, you got 2 respawns, but... Okay, so not jumping off is good, but... Yeah, still definitely fall back. Take an effective team fight. Uh-oh. Heal up Sojourn. Good, good. Okay, here's one thing I can see right here. We got the tank and two DPS running down the same lane against a Bastion. Against a Bastion, you have to unilaterally take 2 separate angles. So Sojourn getting around that way. Good, good. Sojourn Tracer. Nice. And ooh, and in that case, it looked like 3 angles. Getting Diva on one, or like one door, Tracer the other. Sojourn getting health packs and coming back. Nice finish off. Now we get the supports. Oh, but he got the beat. That's a kick in the teeth. Uh-oh. Lots of damage. Yep. Yep. Tracer's just got to get out, or in this case, die. Breaks the thing. Can you drop it? Nope. And they hold it for a second one. Ooh, the other hard part is you only have 2 ults left. The hard part is that we're averaging like 35 to 40% of the map for each team fight. So at this pace, we'll only have time for this one, maybe 2 more team fights. And that depends on how quickly we get in there. Okay, we're trying to come into the main gate. Woo. Okay. Oh, and then they rush Blade. Yeah, that's pretty heartlessly efficient for round 1. And that's round 1. So the hardest part for this round 1 is the fact we only got 3 team fights in. Having a Lucio could help quite a bit, because now keep in mind with Lucio, you gotta be careful. Using his speed to get into the fights is really great, but then at a certain point you gotta kick over to heals to get the... Especially on this map, Lucio's healing can be ridiculously overpowered, because he can just jump on these walls up here and heal up your team's chip damage while the opponent's shooting from out here and can't hit him. So I think Lucio's speed would have helped quite a bit, just getting us in and out of fights. And then the second one is taking effective routes. With this one, Sim TP up to the window is really good, because because of how the TP works. Like, unless they're already here, like on the initial rollout when both teams come from spawn, even if you both TP, you're both going to drop down and you're going to be right there in the same team fight. Whereas if we all come in through one door, it's easy targeting. Even if you go through 2 doors on the same route, still pretty easy. This is where flanks really pay off. So getting flanks on this side. One of my favorites is on Farah or Echo to get around here and get like a literal 180 pincer. And Farah and Echo in particular, Diva can pull it off as well. Can kind of like just dance around this pillar, get some cheeky damage, get a health pack, come up here, get some stuff through the windows. If you're Farah, you can hit a rocket right here and it should knock people towards the edge. It won't knock a tank off, but if they're already kind of going this way, and you get it right there, it'll bloop, bloop. So some things on the garden phase of it. Let's keep moving. Uh-oh. Come on. There we are. Right. So we got Farah. Alright, one of the first things I'm going to talk about is the Farah rollout on this one. Good, good. Wait for it. Wait for it. This should already tell you something. Because if you roll out as Farah, you should be able to get up to like about here and see what's going on this bridge. And I've got a feeling that Merrick probably saw this and even called it out. But hey, you can either get free Farah boops or you might get sniped. But it's also telling you that they're bringing the bar fight right in here, tight, narrow space. So Farah's got to play it slightly differently. That also means we got to watch our backline and change how we engage to the point. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to slow it down just to see how we engage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. There's 5. Okay, Farah getting around the backside. Good split. Oh, actually, real quick, I got to back up on that one. Let's see. Bloop. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You've got a tank right here, keeping an eye on the tank. You've got a DPS getting into a DPS, okay. And then you've got Farah getting into the back line. There are 3 threat points here, and they have to manage them all. Really, this DPS is left on an island, because Lucio's helping the Bastion and the Sigma. The Bastion really is their win condition. If Bastion sets up and does his job, they win. And likewise, Kiriko here is doing a good job of using cover, but is still under threat and can't do as much as she could, would, should to help out here. So, and then on top of that, on our side, we got Mercy pocketing Tracer, Ana on the Diva. This is some really good overall connective engagement on the point. Doing some blinkety blinkety, quick little recall. Nice little spin through there. Might have been too much just as far as using cooldowns. Yeah, that's a cooldown you didn't need to use. Both with the loop around on Diva as well as the sleep dart. The Diva wasn't going to get demacked. And on top of that, we just ended up waking him up. As an Ana main, it breaks my heart every time I see sleeps getting broken. Sometimes it's because they were yeet sleeps, like YOLO, just kind of launching it off. But using those effectively. Saving it for, ooh, Genji Blade, sleep the Genji. Ooh, Primal Winston, sleep the Winston. Ooh, Farah Barrage, sleep the Farah. In this case, it just kind of got thrown out and stopped him for a little bit. Sleep the Bastion. Really wish you had a sleep dart for that. Good Diva Matrix on that. Traded Genji for Farah. Can we get the Farah back up? Oh, but Diva's demeched. That's okay. That's a good. But we woke him. That's twice we've woken sleep targets. Oh, got the Bastion. Good, good, good. Can we flip the Lucio too? Tracer can do that kind of stuff, but Genji's back. Careful. Oh, yep. So, DPS. You gotta be mindful of the team fights that your supports are either in or coming into. Ooh, okay, that's a good stall. That's good. But you gotta be mindful of what you're pulling your supports into. Sometimes just giving them that range and sight line is gonna be more effective than trying to get a kill. Again, sometimes just not dying is best. Oh, but we gotta finish it. Genji. I love that Illidan skin. Then again, I'm just a WoW fanboy. But we got the flip, but we lost the Diva mech. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's 2, that's 3. That is get out. No, no, no! What are you... No! Yep. One of the things you'll learn on Mercy real quick, whether you're on pocket duty or flyer duty, is some rules about reses. Usually you want to wait until the team fight is over, or until there's enough cover or disengagement from a team fight that you can safely complete the res. And then here's the last big one. Can your team survive without your healing? Because if Mercy's rezzing, Mercy's not healing. So you got to keep that in mind, especially if you're rezzing another healer. Most of the time, if the team fight is broken out, even if there is cover, and you're trying to res the other healer, but the tank is at half and the DPS is on a blade's edge, you need to be healing them instead of trying to res. I mean, there are a couple really clutch situational opportunities, but really you want to be looking at, okay, can they get away without me healing right now? Good barrage. Okay, 2 for 1. Sleep dart, that's what it's... Okay, didn't hit it. Hitting that completely flips this. Instead, you lose a Mercy and probably yourself. I can't tell. Can Genji finish? Ooh, nice cleanup. But we got to clean up the point. Okay. Lucky we didn't lose anyone in that one, but I would have much rather taken longer to flip the point than risk giving up people. But it also depends on how close those fights are. Because the Genji can turn a lost 2v1 into a quick 2 kills very easily. Okay, we should all see that they're over here now. Pharah's already on that. We're rotating. Good job. Oh, but we lost the Pharah. Are we resin? Are we resin? Good. That's the time to res. Before that team fight breaks out. Mercy does that really well. Miss the sleep on the Sigma. Darn. Really needed that because now they've got 2 ults in and 2 kills. Oh, I'm not sure I would have ulted that. Maybe. Let's see. Possibly. It's working, but really, ooh. Woo. You owe your Mercy a big thank you. That was a 3v5 that, with only 1 healer, we had no business winning. But we did, so good job. Careful thing over here with Ana. It's an option to run back. It's different than getting booped, but you also know that they've come on that left side 2 or 3 times now. Let's see what they try over here. It looks like they're thinking about it. Oh, they got a Zenyatta now. So, actually, real quick, a quick little aiming bit that I just saw. I want to pick on Brocky Balboa over here. I want you to look at the aiming pattern. Oh, wait. I want to back up like 20 seconds. And then I'm actually going to mute this real quick, just so you can watch if my game sounds will mute. There we go. Uh-oh. But I didn't get... If you look at it, it's this strafe back and forth. Okay. It's this strafe pattern back and forth. I'm not sure if that worked at all or not. But when it just goes back and forth, more times than not, that's just going to sweep and do lots of damage to the team. But it's not going to confirm any eliminations. It'll make it harder for them to engage, and it gives pressure. Ideally, you want to find that one spot where they're going to go, click and hold, and then basically wait until you get the headshot sounds. Ding, 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 ding. And then as soon as it stops, that's when you need to start. Or when you can see them either moving or you think they're going to move, follow along so that you can keep that pressure on the whole way. Because if you just kind of like do like a sprinkler spread of it, they're going to be able to figure out, oh yeah, so it's going this way, duck, duck, and just predictively get out of that out of that damage. But we're still pressuring. Ooh, they got the Pharah. That's a good soldier switch on their part. We need to consider if Pharah's still the play. Good res, effective. There was cover. Oh yeah, that pulse bomb. I forgot about that one. Oh, so beautiful. So, attacking over the bridge, really shouldn't ever, especially on this map with how long it's been out. Lucio's love booping on it, Briggs love whip-shotting it, Pharah's love booping it, Hamsters love booping it, Winston's love primaling it. There are so many environmental ways to die on this bridge. But even if this wasn't environmental and they just put up giant walls, it serves as a giant funnel. It just funnels bodies and damage down it. And in this case, it funneled everyone together in that pulse bomb. This may as well have been a graviton surge, just with the 3 seconds it takes to get over here. However, there is one cheeky option that I kind of want to tinker with. So a lot of times when teams sim TP, they'll come here, they'll throw a TP up here, and drop onto the point. And that's perfect for the first push. But for like a retake, one option I want to try is coming halfway up on the bridge, just enough to get them to rotate off point, and then TP over here and come in the back. So just fun alternate options that we didn't get to cover in what? What's wrong with Pharah? That's creepy, bro. That's really creepy. What? That's got to be a bug or something. But anyway, well done on this second map. Be mindful this bridge is a death trap, and then Sims, try using the other side. I need to shut up and get to round 3 of this because we're already going on 17 minutes. Alrighty. They're running the same Bastion. We're running a very similar Tracer Sojourn on a Mercy Ramatra. Okay. Doing good. Okay, we're getting different pressure, but ooh, Tracer way up there in the front line is a little scary, but confirming the kill on that Genji would be really nice. Yeah, with everyone all clumped up here, yeah, that's scary. Yeah, Sojourn just needs to run or power slide. Tracer, blink, 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 get out of there. Smart. While we're waiting on that respawn, this hallway, again, kind of functions like a graviton surge. I've managed to kill folks on Hanzo who stand right here, Dragon Strike, and then they run back, and then they run this way, and by that point the dragon's already there, and they run this way, dragon, dead. So using that geometry to tailor the kind of damage you throw in there. Hit scan's not going to do very much, but projectile will get multiple opponents. Oof. That's a rough one. And now he's in your back line. And if you don't get the Genji, that may as well be a team wipe. And looks like it is pretty much. Got to get out of there. So at that point, support's asking for support is really the critical part. If Genji is just setting up a little tea party in the back line, then you need something to force him out. Me personally, I would switch Winston to try to force the Genji to switch characters, or at least provide a bubble and a pressure so that the Genji can't stay there in the back. Another option is Zarya, but problem is you have to wait until like right before that target hits, so you don't waste your bubbles and so you can get Zarya charge. Junker Queen's another option because she can provide that shout and that gives health to the supports that are getting dove, and then she turns around and smacks the Genji. Roadhog can hook a Genji if you've got the hook the hook accuracy. Oh, that was I'm not sure if that was a fat finger or a panic. That was a 1v5. That should have basically already been won, and then we ulted to finish it off. Not a fan of that one. But we're staying the same heroes. So supports, and I say this carefully because I frequently give players hero assignments or composition assignments to start a round. Those assignments aren't carved in stone permanent, and sometimes I either won't give you an assignment or I won't be able to because I'll be coaching the other team. When you have a hero assignment, you need to look at the context that you're playing it in and figure out, is this working? And if it's not working, what do I need to switch? Right now, ironically, the Bastion is not the issue. Ana counters Bastion perfectly, got at least one sleep on him. The issue that we're running into is the Genji. So, supports, what can we do to deal with Genji? Ana, it's a matter of, I don't just want to be flippant and dunk on people, get good, but it is a matter of hitting those skill sleeps. You start hearing Japanese, and then sleep dart, and that'll cancel that blade out. Or at least long enough that you won't lose 4 teammates to it. And then on Mercy, knowing where and how to space yourself out so you're not getting you're not getting chunked down. Or another option that works really well against Genji is switching to Moira. I don't like the idea of a flank DPS Moira, but Moira's really good at, oh, Genji's on me? Okay, now let me start damaging him, and that pressure pushes him out. Brigitte is another one that works really well. A quick little shield bash, a skillful whip shot knocks him away, and then also procs Inspire healing for your team. Trying to think of other supports that are particularly adept at it. Kiriko's really good because instead of Guardian Angel, she can like teleport Suzu through walls to get to people, as well as the Suzu to prevent a death, as well as her kunai damage packs a mean punch as well as far as pressuring them out. Baptiste, you got to be able to hit the shots, but again, applying pressure. So we got to look at this Genji. How do we force him to swap or play differently so that our healers can heal? Uh-oh. Hey, nice one. Nice nano. Okay, managed to use the nano before dying. It's not ideal. You don't want to die. Good focus on the supports. Oh, you're basically stuck in a 2v4 right now. That's, yeah. Okay. Or is it 4v5 that is now a... Oh, no! Moments like this are ones where I really, really wish they had a reject res button. Because the res and the subsequent stall only bought about 5% of the map, but gave them more ult charge and staggered out the team even further. That was not a solid res. Because at that point, the team fight was effectively lost and would still likely be lost. Okay, we switch over to D.Va, but we're still running the same DPS, still running the same supports. The problem we're going to run into is this Genji. Ooh, got lucky with that one because that bomb hits a little harder than I think it should. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, Sojourn's got a different angle. Solid. Tracer's got a different angle. Good job. Good pulse. That lamp's making a stinker of things. Okay. But, okay, good job not waking... Oh, kind of woke to sleep at the end. But he was going to wake soon anyway. Wait, okay. Now, this is a point where, yes, you want to chase kills. We let him out with 30. A D.Va thruster and just like careful micro missiles. Probably. There you go. There you go. Thank you. And, you know, to chase him down, finish off that last stagger, and then cap the point. Part of that, knowing when to chase and when to wait, also comes down from watching the kill cam or pressing tab, where you can see, oh, all of us are alive and only one of them is alive. I can fairly chase and take a 2v1 and confirm that last elimination while the other 3 cap the point. Or sometimes you just leave the 1 to cap the point, you send 4 to confirm the single elimination. That looks like a good launch. Okay, got a support. Oh, that was a little brave, trying to get a drop. Oh, no, no, no! 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 Oh. That hurts. That really hurts. That wasn't the res to go for, and that wasn't the person to nano. Whew. Alright. And then Tracer sticking around for the overtime. Oh, you could have finished the Bastion. He was low too. Oh, but gotta be quick. Okay. Good overtime balancing. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, if that Eris is smart, she's gonna smack it and drop it right away. Good flight to stall, because there's really not much you can do otherwise. But Sojourn's back. Hey, there we go. Yeah, then that beat pretty much just makes the end of it. One thing to keep in mind with overtime stalling like that is you don't just want to don't die, stall as long as possible. When you find opportunities, particularly as a DPS, sometimes as a tank, rarely as a support, you want to find kills where you can. Like in that case when Tracer comes in, a Half-Life Bastion that's looking the other way, tink, you know, and take him out, and go for the one clip. It wouldn't be like a true one clip of sorts, but getting the elimination so that even though you're still staggered and you're just trying to stall, it's an easier stall. But yeah, that was a couple rough ults there, watching D.Va bomb, then not get remech'd, then nano the Mercy, and then botch a res. Oh, yeah, that was the third map right there, unfortunately. But anyway, I want to hop off for a bit. I'll see you guys in practice this week, and I might be able to get some more of these JV maps done Tuesday.